What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So originally we thought that maybe there was going to be a bit of a drought with Call of Duty. We wouldn't get any form of updates or fixes until the major season 2 update at the end of the month. But it looks like Treyarch has some other plans because a brand new 1.66 update is now available. So we're going to talk about that update, the release time, how many gigs, and all the details that you need to know in regards to this. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A quick reminder, this is the next operator bundle giveaway winner. If you guys want a chance to win one for yourself, all you got to do is comment down below your Activision ID and which operator bundle you want, and I'll be picking another winner in a couple of days. And if you want me to continue doing these, don't forget to hit that like and sub button. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, we ended up getting a brand new trailer over on the Call of Duty page. That was unfortunately just more marketing to showcase the new Young He operator bundle. Now what's funny about this is usually when they post Call of Duty marketing up on the YouTube channel to showcase a new bundle trailer, they'll also post it at the same time over on Twitter, and they did that last time with the VIP tracers, but the community gave them so much backlash that they were getting ratioed by almost every single big content creator as well as news source outlets, and everyone was just roasting them. They even gave them a community note, and it said, exercise caution when purchasing bundles from the Call of Duty store. There have been multiple reports indicating that one or more items within several bundles may not function as expected or may be changed to function differently after the purchase. And the reason they're getting all this is because the game is completely broken, and instead of addressing it, maybe issuing an apology, letting us know if there's going to be updates to fix these problems, give us some form of communication instead. But we actually ended up getting some good news. So before we talk about that, quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. So as we saw a couple days ago with the latest update, it looked like Treyarch is actually starting to fix and work on the major problems that the game currently has. They started off with zombies. First off, they reverted the updates that no one asked for. They even issued an apology and said they'll do better next time. They also mentioned that there's a lot of bigger changes and fixes that they're trying to implement, but to get them into the game, they need to do a downloadable title update, which they have to schedule. Now, the good news is a brand new update was actually found, and this is called the Call of Duty Update 1.66. It comes in from PlayStation Game Size. He posted this saying Call of Duty Update 1.066 and 1.66 have been added to the database. Update 1.008 for Warzone pack, and this is going to be a small patch. So this will require a download, but the good news is it's not going to be that big, so it should be under 5 gigabytes, probably around 1 or 2 gigabytes depending on the platform that you're on. And because it has been added to the database this week, you can probably expect that it's going to be launching most likely around a Thursday. That's usually when we get our downloads. I believe the Squid Game crossover, the 1.65 update, was an exception, and they gave that to us on a Friday, but this one more than likely either Tuesday or Thursday. There's also going to be very big patch notes that come in with this. Although it's a small update, they need to make it downloadable to fix some of the bigger issues that we have, and there's a couple of things that they've already given us an idea of what they're going to be changing and fixing. So the first thing is there's a big issue right now where some loading screens are causing people's game to crash and freeze, and they said in light of the ongoing investigations into players crashing during loading screens, we have temporarily suspended SR and timeout penalties for disconnections from rank play matches. Please be advised that initial deployment fees remain active, meaning players may still lose SR if they leave a match after the pre-match lobby. And this is one of the things that's been causing major issues for players, is they'll load up into a rank play match, maybe a hacker who can crash the lobby will end up crashing it, and they'll end up getting a penalty for the lobby disconnecting, which wasn't their fault in the first place. Now, shortly after working on, I guess they identified the issue. They said, we've identified the cause of players freezing and crashing during loading screens. We're actively working on an update to deploy a fix, which we plan to release early next week. So that's pretty much giving us a tease at the release date, more than likely going to be on a Monday or Tuesday based on what they said here. And that's going to be one of the patch notes that we're going to get in terms of them fixing this update. Now, we do have the Trello board that is completely filled with major problems and other patches that they can most likely end up doing. So for example, we have finishing moves that currently do not kill enemies, and they labeled it as fixed scheduled, so that means that it's probably going to be within the next update as well. And usually when it says investigating, that means it's not something that I guess they're going to be able to solve within the small update. But it says free-for-all scoreboard may not accurately be calculated. That's something else for multiplayer. It says fixed scheduled for that one as well. Alongside this, Warzone looks like it's probably going going to get the biggest update out of everything because last week we didn't get anything for that. And among some of the patch notes here on the Trello board, the body shield has been disabled while they investigate a known exploit, and it looks like there's a fix scheduled for that. They're also investigating an issue where some attachments are missing when you acquire a blueprint via the custom loadout, an issue where you're unable to revive your down teammates, issues where you're unable to loot after redeploying, problems where there's isolated issues. For example, buy stations are incorrectly showing available inventory, player parachutes are automatically deploying, players do not automatically pick up plates dropped by other players, and the list goes on pretty much. But there's a lot of problems here that more than likely they're going to fix some of them with this update, and then that's going to be the major patch notes that we have. Now, alongside this, I'm thinking maybe we could get some brand new content. Usually with updates this small, there's really no content involved with it, but there's a reason why I believe maybe we could get something, and that has to do with the fact that 115 day is next week. So that ends up falling on a Wednesday shortly after the update should go live. Now, I don't think it's going to be a massive event because as we mentioned earlier, it is a small patch, so I'm not thinking they're going to add a whole event. They didn't even mention anything about that in the blog post or the Reloaded blog. There's not going to be anything, for example, like a set of challenges or rewards or anything like that you'll be able to unlock from it, from my understanding, because it's going to take time, or I guess a look away from Squid Game, and they're currently in that crossover state, and that probably has to do with like contracts and stuff like that, to where they have to, I guess, advertise it for a certain amount of time before we can move on to the next update. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is that Chark is probably going to give us something small, for example, maybe like a double XP day, like a celebration day, if you will. We've seen that in the past where they give you double XP, double elixir and zombies, and then double weapon XP, and then it started on January 15th and then went all throughout the rest of the week. Something along those lines is very easy to do with the small patch, usually just a playlist update, and they could implement something along these lines, maybe give us double gobblegum rate. Something else that's also going to get updated is going to be the store. We currently do have a zombies operator bundle that is yet to release and was leaked from the very start of season 1 Reloaded, and that is the Dead Ops Arcade Mama's Bag bundle, which features quite a couple of different items that you're able to get. So the first thing in this bundle is the Astro Chick operator skin. This comes in for gray. Usually all of these zombie related bundles will come in for some of the crew members, so we got one for gray here, and this is what the operator skin looks like. It's an 8-bit type of style skin that they're using here with this type of bundle. But following that, you got a brand new reactive. This one is called the Mother Clucker, comes in for the Shotgun ASG 89. It also has tracers and a death effect, with this being the FX preview and what it looks like there. Then following that, we also get another weapon blueprint for the AK-74, has the same exact tracers and the death effect. That one is not reactive. And then you get a weapon blueprint for the Thrustodyne Wonder Weapon, and that's what this will look like in the showcasing. They don't have an FX preview, so you can't really see what it looks like or how it's animated in terms of the effects and things like that that come along with it. And then you also have the Ladle. This is going to be a brand new melee weapon, which has a death effect. And then you get the Cybo Monkey skin, and this is called the Monkey Bitness with the bit style of the monkey outfit. And then you have a brand new emote. This one is called the Weird Birds, and this is of legendary rarity. And then other than the emote, you get things like a brand new reticle, an animated calling card, as well as a immolation liquidation gobblegum. But that's not even the most important thing, because usually on 115 day they will drop some sort of information or some sort of a teaser indicating at what's to come in the zombie side of things. I believe in Cold War's era, they ended up dropping this blog post saying celebrating 115 day, January 15th is upon us once again, and we've got plenty to celebrate with the zombies community. And basically this blog post showcased that they're getting double XP, and then they went ahead and showcased upcoming content for zombies. So they said new perk Tombstone Soda on February 4th. By the way, this is Cold War, not Black Ops 6, so I'm just giving you an example of what they've done in the past. And they introduced that there would be a new perk in February. Then they introduced there's going to be another perk and update intel on February 4th. So they were pretty much teasing at the upcoming content for Cold War at the time, and that's something I think we're long overdue for now, because they're not really giving us as much communication as we talked about earlier. Call of Duty is just tweeting microtransactions and bundles instead of giving us information or apologizing at least. This time, maybe in this day, we're going to get intel on what's going to happen for season 2. Maybe they're going to tease at the new excavation site map, the new upcoming wonder weapons, if there's new gobblegums, new perks, new things like that. They're probably likely going to cover it in some sort of a blog post on that 115 day, and that's going to be taking place around 2 weeks before the season 2 update goes live, and that could be a little bit of a teaser for that. But what are your thoughts and opinions? Do you guys think we're going to get something for 115 day, or do you think they're just going to simply tweet out saying happy 115 and that's it? But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys here in today's video. I hope you guys found it informative. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna have more upcoming videos where we dive into season 2 and more details and things like that we have on that. But anyways, it's been your boy Chids, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.